Bullet Club.
Hello and welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if it's your first time with us. This is Leanne Presents. I'm Leanne, and this is Alan, and we're here today with our reactions to AEW's most recent pay-per-view, All in Texas. So we've done our predictions for this, so we'll put a link up on the screen somewhere to that, because we're going to be referencing that video. And as always with these videos, if you haven't watched All In and you're planning to, do that first, because this video is going to be spoiler heavy. There's your warnings. All right. It was quite an event. It was very, very long. But it was action-packed and pretty good, so we'll get into it.
So what you're trying to say, Leanne, is all action, no filler?
Pretty much, yeah. It was like hardly any filler at all. It's good stuff. So this took place in Globe Life Field, Arlington, Texas, on the 12th of July, 2025. So we did watch the 0 Hour Live, which was really cool. Yeah. We had the opportunity to do that. The main show it would have run too late for us old fogies. So
we were like, usually they run about 4 hours. Okay, cool. Went back, checked the on-demand thing. 6. Oh, I'm glad we did not watch that live, because we would have been up till 2 in the morning watching it.
Yeah, so that's a no. But it was really nice to be able to watch the 0 Hour Live. There was some pretty sad news going on. We found out during 0 Hour that Adam Cole is not medically cleared to fight, so his match was replaced with a 4-way for the now vacant TNT Championship between Daniel Garcia, Dustin Rhodes, Kyle Fletcher, and Sammy Guevara. And that match takes place on the live show, so we'll get to that a bit later. But we did find out during 0 Hour.
Yeah.
Real sad.
Apparently it was quite late that Tony Khan was talking to Adam Cole about it, and it was quite late that they had the eventuality of having to not be able to, well, I say the eventuality of not be able to, but the diagnosis, I guess, that he wasn't going to be medically cleared and whatnot. So
yeah, it is what it is. But we'll go into that a bit later on. So the first match that was on 0 Hour, we had Shane Taylor Promotions versus the Sons of Texas with the Von Erichs.
Sons of Texas are the Von Erichs as well. It's like a faction.
Oh, they're part of it.
Yeah.
The way they put it up on the screen, it was separate.
It's because they have separate music. But yeah, Sons of Texas are the Von Erichs and Dustin and Sammy.
Okay, my bad. So this was a fun match to start the show. We had Ross Von Erich, I think it was, who managed to body slam Shane Taylor, which was crazy. Shane Taylor's not a small dude.
No.
So that was really, really cool. It was a sort of quite a classic match to start with. It was good fun. And we got to see a lot of people in there, which leads to the finish. Unless you got anything else you want to highlight?
No, it was a good opener. I think having the Sons of Texas come up first in terms of match, it was good for Texas, because it kind of gets them. Oh, look, it's the hometown heroes kind of thing, and I think that was kind of a good way to sort of pop the crowd and get them in the seats quite sharpishly.
Absolutely. So we ended up with the Sons of Texas all getting iron claws on Shane Taylor Promotions. Including Kevin Von Erich, who came in and got involved. And this allows Dustin Rhodes to get the pin on Sean Dean.
Yeah, we think it was Sean Dean,
We think so.
It all kind of happened so quick.
It did.
Like, wait,
lots of iron claws, and all of a sudden there's a pin. I don't know.
Yeah, there's like 11 men in the ring, including the referee. It's like, what just happened?
We did see Wayne and Wyatt Rhodes, I believe their names were, who are Dustin's nephews.
Yes.
They got involved as well to sort of run interference a little bit and make things fair. It was quite a short match, but full of energy and action, and a nice way to start the thing off. It's
probably right to have a short match. Sons of Texas wrestled the night before in Ring of Honor, and Dustin and Sammy both in that fatal 4-way later on.
Exactly.
So this wasn't on our predictions episode, because we didn't know about this match prior to filming our predictions. This was announced sort of after we did that, after a Collision, or on Collision. So we put the prediction for this in the description to the last predictions video. My brain is turning to mush because of this heat.
It is so hot.
But in terms of predictions, we both predicted the Sons of Texas to win, so we both got that one correct.
Yay.
That's where I was going with that.
Second match on 0 Hour, we have the Don Callis family versus the Conglomeration and Big Boom AJ. He's back. One of our least favorite things about AEW pay-per-views. But it's a bit of fun, and I guess it's like for the the fans.
I think I'd be fine with Big Boom AJ if his kid and that Rizzler thing didn't keep coming out.
Yeah, I don't. Is the Rizzler related to Big Boom AJ? I don't
believe so, but I ain't looking at
He's
that.
always there.
I'm not going to take my Google search history with that.
I don't get it. Big Justice is growing up still. It's interesting.
He's almost as tall as some of the guys.
He is. He had a bit of a face-off at one point. Anyway, getting to the match itself, the Don Callis family, of course, attacked before the bell.
I mean, it's on par for the course,
As
isn't
expected, yeah. And we did have Big Justice facing up to, I believe it was Rocky Romero.
I think it was either Rocky or Trent.
I think it was Rocky. I could be wrong.
You're right. It was Rocky because then
he gets
Trent
pushed over.
Yeah, Trent comes in and.
Yeah, that's right. And then later in the match, Romero has the ref distracted, and Big Justice spears. I think it was.
It's probably Trent.
Then.
Yeah, I think it was Trent.
Yes. So that was fun, and that actually leads to.
My thing of the main notes of this match were it was pretty good for what it was.
Yeah.
Until the Sun got involved.
Yes, I think so.
At that point, I just kind of tuned out a little bit.
For me, it's like Big Boom AJ. He's a professional wrestler. He's done stuff on the Indies before, and he's done a few matches with AEW.
Yeah,
and he has some skills. But as soon as he starts beating his chest and saying "boom," I'm like, I'm out. Sorry.
Or when his kid turns up and starts doing the same thing, it's like, I'm out. Or the what was it, the thing? I don't understand.
Really
and then that's another Kyle O'Reilly doing the same thing. It's like, dude, don't, please don't. Please.
Is that meant to be like, I don't know, attractive or something? I don't understand.
No friggin' idea.
I really don't. I know every time they're on AEW, we have the same conversation that we do not understand this.
I think it's probably just one of these stupid little TikTok things where people who haven't got attention span can just go on and go, oh, that's funny. Swipe next. I don't know. I don't get it.
Well, there we go. So the Big Justice's spear opens the window for Big Boom AJ to pin. I
think he hit the power boom. I think it's called.
Boom, yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was Trent. I think it was Trent.
It got a bit.
It got a bit messy.
Chaotic.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Conglomeration and Big Boom AJ win the match.
Yeah. I did like the Lance Archer got a pretty good showing in this.
Yeah.
Lance Archer is a top guy. I really like Lance Archer, and I think they need to use him a lot more.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and again, this is another one that wasn't in our predictions video, but was in the description to the video down below. In the prediction video, we both predicted the Conglomeration team to win, and we both obviously got that one correct.
Yay! Great. And then the third and final match of the 0 Hour, we have FTR versus the Outrunners. And this is another really fun match. The pairing of these two teams is just it always works. There's
gold,
a bit of magic that goes on between these two.
If the camera moves, it's because Rags currently has his back laid across the leg of the camera tripod, just for everyone at home watching.
In case there's a little cat-based earthquake.
He's trying to find some cold spaces in this heat wave that we're currently getting, and the floor we've got in this room is hardwood.
So it's quite cool.
So
it was a great match. Got a great showing from both teams.
Yeah.
And
this was really
a good choice for the end of 0 Hour and leading.
I wouldn't have been upset if this was on the main show.
I wouldn't have either. It was a good moment with Dax basically like spearing, tackling Magnum on his way to tag. So you had Magnum running headlong one side of the ring, and then Dax coming in from the opposite side and just taking him straight out. I found that pretty cool. Hard-hitting style.
Yeah. It's kind of reminiscent of the high-lows that like maybe some of the hard British Bulldogs would have done, or
taking his legs straight out from under him.
Sort of Roddy Strong, Kyle O'Reilly, or Bobby Fish, Red Dragon, and Speedy and sort of what you're looking at. They would always do one would go high, one would go low. It's very reminiscent of that kind of thing. And it's just good tag team wrestling. It's good stuff.
Yeah, it's fun. But then Stokely obviously get involved.
Of course.
Sorry, Big Stoke. That's what they're calling him now.
Of course he does.
Yeah, and I'm not even sure quite what happened because it sort of happened really quickly. But Dax gets a very quick pin on.
Yeah, it did kind of come out of nowhere, didn't it? It was like, wait, what? Huh? What? Yeah.
Lots of stuff.
There was kind of a few trying to set up for the shatter machine on both sides.
Yes, they tried. But as the pin is happening, Cash and Big Stoke are holding down Dax's legs onto the ropes to get that leverage. Ref didn't see it, so it goes through.
Ref can't count what he doesn't see.
No, so FTR win.
Yeah. I thought this was a really good match, but they had one major problem with it. That kid that kept screaming no every 10 seconds.
They were
it's like, kid, what side were you on?
For whenever anything happened. I don't know.
Clothesline, no! Spear, no! Suplex, no! Pinfall that gets kicked out, no! It's like, mate, if you don't want to be there,
yeah, I don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah, no, I thought it was a good show by both teams, though.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. How was our predictions on that?
In terms of predictions, I predicted FTR to win. You predicted the Outrunners to win, so I am currently one up on you.
No!
In the way of Big Boom AJ, boom! Sorry, in the way of Adam Cole, boom.
Okay, and then we went to bed.
We did.
We did other stuff first, but because it was like 6 o'clock in the evening, so it wasn't
when
like
it started,
straight to bed.
It's like 8 when it finished.
Obviously. We're not that old. And then this morning we watched the main show, on Sunday we watched the main show.
Yeah.
It's the usual sort of opening package. I think did a good job of capturing the emotion attached to some of these matches. It's a nice way to start off.
The build up to everything on this card has just been stellar.
It has been. And our opening match is Death Riders and Gabe Kidd versus the Opps for the World Trios Championships.
So this is one that wasn't, again, in the prediction video, but I did surmise that this was a match that was going to happen given the events of Dynamite, and it was announced, obviously, on Collision.
Yep. Did we have... we get to that after.
Do we have a prediction? Yes, we did.
Yes, we do. In the... In the comments, the description of the predictions video. This was a really good sort of starting match for the main show. A ton of power and action stuff.
Some pretty strong guys in this.
To start the match, the Opps who entered second down the ramp just dive in and start a brawl immediately. It takes quite a while, I think, for it to actually start looking like a tag match. But we get there. An interesting moment with a doomsday device on Hobbs, which somehow he managed to sort of reverse midair and turn
Yuta that was trying to dive at him, and he just plucks him out of the air, jumps off of Claudio, and
turns into a body slam on.
Never seen that before.
Just the smoothness of that action. Hobbs is.
I literally was like, "What the hell did I just see?"
Absolutely.
Rewind.
It was just so much of that. And just playing into the different strengths of everyone. And Wheeler Yuta, you can say, is like the weak link, but you still get some great moves in.
Trying to go toe-to-toe with Joe, that was not a good idea.
No, probably not. So coming to the finish, unless you've got anything else in particular. So what have we got? Samoa Joe pulls Wheeler Yuta off the ropes into a muscle buster. So Yuta's on the corner, ready to do something. Samoa Joe turns that into a muscle buster, pins Wheeler Yuta to win.
Boom.
A win for the Opps.
It's not a good start for the Death Riders.
No, it is not. But following the match, we do have the Death Riders just attacking the Opps, particularly Samoa Joe, who they get a chair around his neck, and then Castagnioli stomps on the chair, resulting in Samoa Joe having to be removed from the stadium on a was it a bodyboard? I can't remember.
I think it's like a bodyboard or something they call it.
Stretcher, essentially.
Yeah, effectively, yeah. It's the board that goes on the stretcher. The stretcher.
So taking out some of Hangman Page's allies, potentially.
Which is kind of a smart move by the Death Riders at that point.
Absolutely.
I thought it was a great opener. I thought it was non-stop. It didn't kind of stop at all. And for Gabe Kidd, who is going into the G1 tournament
Yeah,
this coming weekend,
course.
it's pretty much a good opener for him, I think, and a
Yeah.
sort of warm-up.
Starts him off strong.
In terms of predictions, we both predicted the Opps to retain, and we both got that correct, although what happens now with the titles, with Joe potentially being injured.
Yeah.
Potentially injured.
Potentially.
I don't know if he's filming something or not. Maybe they're writing him off for that. I don't know.
Or maybe he'll be back before we know it. I don't know. Okay. Next we go into the men's casino gauntlet match. And to start, we have Mark Briscoe and MJF. They begin with basically MJF just trying to pin Mark Briscoe constantly, which, fair enough.
Yeah.
So the idea is you want to try and get the win before too many people enter and make it even more complicated. Number 3, we had Ricochet, and he teams up a bit with MJF against Briscoe, so they have a bit of an alliance. Next, we've got Bandido, followed by Konosuke Takeshita. And during that sort of slot, MJF's attempting to get Bandido's mask. But
I called it as soon as you started doing that, didn't I?
As soon as MJF, he sort of got some purchase to potentially get Bandido's mask off, Mystico arrives, and his entire song plays. It's long. And I'm not sure how much of the audience is singing along.
Does he not know with the urgency of this match? You know?
I know. I mean, it's carried on playing when he was in the ring and starting to do stuff. So, but it does save Bandido's mask, so that's good. Number 7 is Josh Alexander. Number 8, Anthony Bowens. And then we've got Roderick Strong, and then Brody King. And then we get number 11, Juice Robinson. Clean shaven.
Oh my god, he looks like a child.
So different. I don't understand.
I didn't recognize. If I hadn't seen the thing on the screen, I'd be like, "The hell is this?"
Yeah, we're like, he looks different. Why does he look different? And then had to remind ourselves that
it's like, wait, where's his beard gone? It kind of reminds me of the time when Elias shaved and became Elijah.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of that.
It's like, what is going on? But great to see him back. It's wonderful. And during this sort of section, there is some interference from Gates of Agony, who attack Robinson in order to assist Ricochet, who's made a deal with them.
But
the Guns, they
Guns
appear
up
as
for
well.
Bullet Club Gold.
Neutralize Gates of Agony.
Kind of fight him off to the back.
Yeah, they teach Ricochet a lesson. They hit a 310 to humor on him, and then chase Gates of Agony off to the back. So we're back to a bit of more of an even keel.
Yeah, the actual match is. Yeah.
Number 13 is Kota Ibushi.
I'm expecting that.
Nope. 14, Beast Mortos.
Yeah.
And 15, Max Caster, the best wrestler alive. So of course he had to be in this match. As he's coming down, Anthony Bowens is laid out like near the bottom of the ramp. So you've got Max Caster doing his chant all the way down. And
Let's go, Max. You're the best wrestler alive.
And chanting at Anthony Bowens as he passes him. This is good fun. And that's all our entrance because the finisher is around here. Anything you want to go into before we get to that?
Just how great it was. It's great to see Juice Robinson back. And good to see the Guns back as well.
Definitely. I found it really well paced.
I think when the Guns come out, I said, please let the next person be Switchblade JY, and that would really make my day.
Yeah.
I guess he's not recovered from his injury just yet.
No, maybe not. So we've got Mark Briscoe hits the J Driller on Roderick Strong. MJF appears out of nowhere and yeets Briscoe out of the ring and takes the pin. He pins Roderick Strong, so it's a win for MJF.
So, Leanne, I have to ask, who did I predict to win this match?
MJF.
Who did you predict to win this match?
I went for Briscoe. Yep. But because, if we're doing like points, I think we decided that getting it wrong is fine because it's so unpredictable. But if you get it right, it's extra good because of that unpredictability. So, kudos. But really fun match. Really well paced. I found it really good that way. And some really fun returns. So, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was a great match. Really, really good. It didn't stop. It was constant. And that's kind of what you want in something like this, like Gauntlet or Battle Royale. It has to be constant. You can't have downtime.
I guess that's a bonus of having the time intervals as random, because they can decide when the best time is to send someone else out. yeah, it'll be interesting. I'd be interested to see like how they decide, or if they do have random times. But I'm pretty sure it's got to be.
It'll probably be at a point
planned.
where they've planned out when they want to do
Yeah.
it. So such and such might hit this finish on someone, and then they'll kick out.
Like when MJF is getting Bandito's mask, that's the perfect time to send out.
So they've probably got
Mystico.
certain triggers. Yeah. So it doesn't matter then if the timing does go out a little bit, because you can just hit that 10-second countdown as soon as you see the trigger.
Yeah, it's good stuff. We do have some, I guess, sort of filler, but it's not really filler because it is related to a match that comes later on.
Here we go.
So we go to Big Stoke in the back, and he does a bit of a spiel and announces that FTR will be special guest commentators for the AEW World Tag Team Championship match, much to Tony Schiavone's
They cut
chagrin.
back to the desk, and Tony's just there, and he's just like... And I was just like, yeah, I'm going to be off. Taz tagging in, so I'm not going to be able to protect you. See ya!
Yeah, so was that. I think I did miss down writing about 2 bits of filler. There were 2 DraftKings ads that I did miss what plot points they were in, but just to be transparent that there are some ads in there.
Yeah, but they're like less than 30 seconds each.
Yeah, I think I didn't write it down because the sound was cut off.
Yeah, there's something wrong with the sound.
Something wrong with the TV or something, I don't know.
It would be a feed.
Yes. All right, next match.
Yep.
We've got Daniel Garcia versus Sammy Guevara versus Dustin Rhodes versus Kyle Fletcher for the TNT Championship. So this is the match we alluded to when we were talking about the 0 hour. Before the match begins,
but first,
Adam Cole comes out to address the crowd and us, and it's really emotional, like one of the most emotional like wrestlers in the ring talking that I've seen, where Adam Cole explains that he's got health issues, and as well as not being cleared to wrestle now, he's going to be gone for a while. He did seem to suggest that there may be a chance that it's retirement, but he's not ready to sort of address that. So I think we don't know what those health issues are, or how long they'll affect.
But it
him.
sounds less that is it elbow, or knee, or his ankle, or whatever.
I feel like if it was that, he'd have said an injury. But seeing,
and I'm wondering if it's related. He's had concussions in the past. I'm wondering if it's related to that, because apparently the lariat that he took on Collision kind of jarred him a little bit.
Yeah. So it's really sad. And we hope it isn't the end, but if it does have to be for health reasons, then if that's what's best for Adam Cole, that's what needs to happen.
I reckon he'll still come back, maybe a manager or commentator or something.
Yeah.
I don't think he wants to be away from the business.
No. But it's quite unexpected.
Yeah.
And very emotional. But we wish him the best, and for recovery from, like, as long as he needs, look after himself and get better.
Yep.
Hopefully. Okay, so then we do come to the match. And as Adam Cole is going back up the ramp, Daniel Garcia comes out and they hug and have some private words at the top of the ramp, which is quite nice to see. But yeah, when this match gets started, then it was really good. I enjoyed it very much. It's not very good use of words there, but there we go. It was, for what it was, I think, being a match that these guys didn't expect to be in. It's a real show of their talent that they can pull off such a great show in that time.
Well, this is the third match in 24 hours, both Sammy and Dustin.
Yeah, it is. And it didn't show, apart from the marks on Sammy Guevara's chest from all the chops he's taken. He really didn't let it show.
That was rough.
It really did.
Ground beef.
What have I written down about, like, highlights? The double figure fours. So you had Dustin Rhodes had a figure four. Oh, sorry. Kyle Fletcher had a figure four on Dustin Rhodes. Daniel Garcia. Daniel Garcia.
Right. Dustin had it on Fletcher.
But they inverted it. So it's the other way around.
Oh, right. Yeah, right. Yeah,
Fletcher had it on Rhodes.
Yeah,
Garcia had it on Guevara.
Yeah.
Rhodes and Garcia invert it, which causes problems. And then you've got Fletcher and Garcia facing each other, both in this terrible position, just yelling at each other not to tap. Because if either of them taps, the match is done and they have no chance.
And they start smacking each other.
Start slapping each other until the holds get broken.
That was
fun. That was fun.
That was good.
The Shattered Dreams.
Oh, God. The multiple Shattered Dreams.
Yeah, so you got Kyle Fletcher up in the corner,
God.
exposed.
Well, this is after Dustin hit the Crossroads and couldn't pin him.
Oh, yes.
Because, and I've said it with our WWE stuff, the Crossroads is an absolutely rubbish finisher.
Yeah, it's not great. So, yeah, he's in the corner. Dustin's about to deliver the Shattered Dreams, but Garcia sort of stops him. He's like, no, don't do that to him. Don't do this. And then he's like, because I want to do it. And
it's kind of slow turns.
Garcia hits the Shattered Dreams. Then Dustin's about to do it. And Sammy runs in. It's like, no, stop. Turns around and hits the Shattered Dreams. And then Dustin does get to do it. So, Fletcher is in a pretty bad way at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty bad way. He's
I think
on
it's
the
safe
outside
to
for
say
ages.
that he's probably not getting kids.
No, probably. Then we get to the finish, unless you got anything you'd like to highlight.
I felt that this match was slower than I expected, but I still really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And I think that putting Sammy and Dustin in this match, even though they wrestled twice in the last 24 hours, and they still went and put on a hell of a show, and they both give it their all, it kind of just shows how good these two guys are.
Yeah.
And that no one should be sleeping on either of them.
Absolutely.
Like Dustin's, I think the comments mentioned that Dustin's had wrestling matches in 5 different decades. He's like, I don't even know, I think he's in his late 50s or 60s, I'm not entirely certain. And he's still going and he's still giving it his all, and that's fantastic. And Sammy's just coming up now, and he's got so many years left in that tank, and he's going to go far, I think.
Yeah, there was some interesting storytelling between Garcia and Rhodes.
Yeah.
Guevara
and Rhodes.
Sorry, yes, Guevara and Rhodes. Sammy Guevara accidentally hits Dustin with...
I think he kicked him, didn't he?
I think it was some kind of kick. And then shortly after, Dustin breaks up a pin that Sammy had, so they're having a
bit of a disagreement.
And I'm sure... the problem is because we don't watch Ring of Honor, I'm not sure if we're going to see how it plays out. But we might have to...
I think we might have to start watching it. Let's just drop the WWE.
Drop WWE entirely. It's not bringing us joy anymore, right? Move over to Ring of Honor. Why not? Okay, so Daniel Garcia has Dustin Rhodes in the Dragon Tamer. Dustin manages to turn it over and rolls Garcia up in a small package. Ref counts 3. Dustin Rhodes wins.
I was like, wait, what?
Dustin Rhodes is the TNT champion, and he is so emotional about it.
And kind of like what you said, do you think Dustin didn't know he was going to win it? And it wouldn't put it past Tony. I wouldn't put it past Tony Khan to do that.
Yeah.
Say to Garcia, look, this is what we're doing. Don't tell him. Just tell him to go for a small package and don't kick out.
Could be.
It would not surprise me in the slightest, because the emotion that he was showing, I don't think he could fake that.
No, it means so much to him. And you can see like Aubrey, as she's like holding the belt to him, is just nodding with a like smile, and like I feel like that is the cute clue for me that it was a surprise. She knew.
Yeah.
But yeah, great match, surprising finish. And the Rhodes boys, Wayne and Wyatt, come out, and so do the Erics, Ross and Marshall, to celebrate. While Daniel Garcia stands in the back. Not Daniel Garcia. Sammy Guevara. Why do I keep saying the wrong one?
I don't know.
He stands in the back, sort of not quite celebrating as much as...
See, that's the only thing that's kind of tweaking the whole thing of, is this actually a work or not? Because they wouldn't have had this story going into it. So they're obviously progressing the story post-match, so I don't know.
Maybe,
it's a bit odd. So unless that was always going to be the finish of it, is like, look, we both lost the title, handshake, let's just make up whatever, maybe.
Quite possibly. It might just be my romantic brain just making things up to make it more emotional.
As he does sort of reach, he goes in for the handshake, gives him a hug and whatnot, so
it's fine.
So we got 3 belts Rhodes.
Yes.
3 belts Dustin.
Catching up to a certain Mercedes. No.
In terms of predictions, we didn't have a prediction for this one because we stated that any predictions we would do would be pre the live shows, the 0 hour starting. Because this was announced on the 0 hour, we we can't really say that we predicted this pre the show starting, so we don't have a prediction for this one. So this one's kind of just been thrown out the window.
No, in our discussions just with each other at the time, I think we were both expecting Carl Fletcher to take it, but that doesn't count.
And now after seeing that, I'm wondering if Adam Cole was meant to retain.
Maybe, because that was our predictions. It was Carl Fletcher to win.
To win, yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Next, we have the Young Bucks versus Swerve Strickland and Will Ospreay. So this was for the Young Bucks. It was their EVP titles on the line, and for Strickland and Will Ospreay, it was they would lose the chance to challenge for the World Championship for a whole year.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. Will Ospreay, Assassin's Creed entrance. Very cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Very good. And then for some reason, which I don't quite know, we had it was Jojo Offerman, who used to be ring announcer in WWE.
Correct.
Singing Ain't Nobody.
More importantly for me, she is the mother to Bray Wyatt's child.
Yeah.
Or children. I can't remember if they had one or two. So that's Bray Wyatt's
widow.
They weren't married. Does it still count as a widow?
It depends how she feels, I suppose.
Yeah. So that was a shock for me. I was like, wait, what?
But I really don't know if there was significance to this song choice.
Maybe it's Swerve's favourite song, or
maybe
was it Ain't Nobody Better, or whatever the lyrics
Ain't Nobody Loves Me Better.
Yeah, so maybe it's something to do with Swerve.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
I don't know, maybe it's what Swerve feels for Nana, maybe it's what Swerve feels for the crowd, I don't know.
And then Swerve's actual music hits and they enter like normal, so fine. Then Young Bucks music hits and they walk out. And you literally said, "Oh no, special entrance for the Young Bucks."
Yeah, I did. Oh, all right.
And then they walk off the other end of the stage, and then all of a sudden they're in a boat.
Well, the music stops.
Yes.
And everyone's like, "Well, where are the Bucks?" Then, like maybe 20 seconds later,
and then this
flute music starts.
Fluty music. Ring announcers unraveling a scroll, and then the Young Bucks are on a boat on a cherry picker, as if like rolling in.
Genius.
I don't know.
We salute you, our founding fathers.
Madness. But yeah, that was fun. And then the cherry picker just goes up.
Yeah.
And they're just raised in this boat. It's like, what is going on right now?
They should have kept it just going up and down randomly to make it look like waves.
Yes. Probably dangerous. This was a brilliant match.
Tag team clinic. So
much energy and an awful lot of close calls. It was hard to know who was going to win at any point. There was some fun moments. There were stereo sky twisters from Strickland and Ospreay.
One on the inside, one on the outside.
Yeah, so Strickland going to the inside, Ospreay going to the outside. They did an awful lot of not tandem moves, because that would be together. It's more like simultaneous moves, I suppose.
Yeah.
So they talked about
constant offense,
practicing tag team moves. They did do quite a few actual tag team moves as well.
Yeah. I mean, you want to see tandem moves and tag team moves, you want to look at the Bucks.
Yeah.
They were on it.
They were so good.
When aren't they?
It was like for, I guess, the first maybe quarter, half of the match, it was just Young Bucks, Young Bucks, Young Bucks. It's as if Ospreay and Swerve had forgotten to prepare for actually fighting the Young Bucks.
Why am I fighting two people? Wait, is this a tag match?
But they did then pick up and find their stride.
Yeah. But that's part of the storytelling, though, isn't it? That the Young Bucks are running roughshod because they are the tag team experts.
Exactly. There was I couldn't even keep up. There's a mad sequence of moves, as how I've written it, which ended with the house call and the hidden blade at the same time.
Yeah.
I don't even know what happened.
Super kicks, something else. There was a destroyer that led into Swerve and Ospreay hitting, as you say, the house call, hidden blade tandem.
Full back and forth.
That was wild. And they played the entire thing back on replay because you had to, because you was like, what the hell did I just see?
The commentators didn't even know what was going on. It was really cool to see. We did have an accidental hidden blade. Nicholas Jackson ducked. Ospreay's hidden blade hit Swerve instead. And he's out for a little bit. He seemed fine. Everything's okay. Don't worry about it. Anything you want to highlight before the finish? We then, okay. Hang on.
Oh, here we go. It's
stuck.
Botch notes time, guys.
After the simultaneous house call and hidden blade. No, wait, this is a different one. Bear with me.
Botch notes time.
Matthew Jackson is in the ring. Swerve and Ospreay both hit a House Call and Hidden Blade on him at the same time.
Yes.
So there's a different kind of
Yeah.
simultaneous.
So it's almost like the EVP trigger, but with two different people and two different
Yeah,
moves. Well,
two different
different
moves. It's fine. It was really cool.
moves.
And Swerve gets the pin on Matthew Jackson. So Ospreay and Swerve win.
Matthew, Nicholas, you will always be my EVP. Yeah, that was a shock. I was convinced that the Bucks were going to win that. So much so that that's what we both predicted.
Yeah,
unfortunately, we also got that wrong. But I guess from here you can, if the Bucks decide to take a bit of time off, it depending on how obviously the rest of the show goes with the death rides and whatnot. Oh, excuse me. They could take some time off and come back as I think I mentioned on the predictions, the old school Bucks, the Super Kick Party Bucks, and be like, hey, sorry, we let that power go to our heads. Let's just put on good wrestling shows again. Let's start from where we began, go back to our roots, tag team wrestling. Let's go.
Yeah,
and that's a good way to flip them straight back to being face.
For sure. That'd be interesting to see what happens.
I do have a question though. Where's Jack Perry?
Yeah.
How does he factor into all this?
Cool. It was a really good match. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed that.
Next match is the Women's Casino Gauntlet match. And we start off with Chris Statlander and Megan Bayne. I didn't have anything like note-wise for the first bit, so we carry on with...
It was just them slugging the hell out of each other, basically.
Yeah, powerhouses, both of them. Number 3 is Willow Nightingale, so Chris Statlander's face drops immediately, but it's fine.
Well, I think she's more like, okay, let's just keep the peace, and Willow has having none of it.
And then Tay Mello comes out with Penelope Ford. Anna Jay. Penelope Ford had come out with Megan Bayne.
Yeah.
That's right. That's why I'd written in my notes, Penelope Ford tries to get the Doomsday device on Tay Mello. That Anna Jay tries to help, and it doesn't actually work. And then out comes Harley Cameron, who... Oh,
yeah, she kind of just pops up. It's like,
pops up.
Where'd she come from?
With the mask on because of the broken nose she had.
I'm assuming it's still broken, and that's to protect it from taking any more bumps.
Yeah, most likely. So it stops the Doomsday device from hitting, and they
I think it was a
chase
little
each other
cat
out.
kind of...
I think it was, some kind of animal. So yeah, that again, back to an even playing field, I suppose. Back to just the people who were in the match for a bit.
Yeah.
Next, we've got Tekla comes out.
Yeah. That's who you predicted to win.
That's my prediction. And then Julia Hart, who's your prediction.
What's the chances they would come out right after each other?
Oh, it's crazy. And then we have Queen Aminata, followed by Mina Shirakawa.
Mina time.
Mina. I should have mentioned with Julia Hart, Sky Blue comes out.
Yeah, they kind of stopped at the top, took the robe and hat off, and then just pelted down.
Yeah, they both
started running everyone out of the ring.
Fast.
Oh, it was so good.
Mina gets a little bit confused and starts fighting Sky Blue. And even getting Sky Blue to tap out and thinking she's won the whole match.
Referee's like, no, she's not in the match.
She's not in the match. So that was fun. Poor Mina. Next we've got...
Cool Mina, poor Sky Blue.
Mina. Well, yes, Sky Blue as well. But she probably shouldn't have been in the ring, maybe.
No rules. No holds bad,
rules.
right?
Yeah.
There's no disqualification, so...
Coming out at number 9 is Athena, followed by Thunder Rosa, and then Shuri making her AEW debut.
Yeah, I'd seen the post that she was coming over from, I can't remember if she's just left Stardom or a different promotion in Japan, but she's obviously coming over from Japan.
Yeah.
Signed with AEW.
That's awesome. And then number 12 is Alex Windsor.
Ah, yes, yeah. She got a big pop.
She did.
That's Will Ospreay's fiance.
Yeah. I think she's gonna be pretty good. she has fought in AEW before.
Yes.
Not for a while.
Yeah, she fought Toni Storm at one point.
I think so. That's what they're saying. So Alex is the last entrant, so they've got 12 in the women's.
Yeah.
Whether there was always going to be 12 or not, who knows? After a back and forth between Shuri and Alex Windsor, this is after Alex Windsor has run everyone out of the ring.
They're not strangers to each other either, are they?
No,
Apparently.
they were together in Stardom for a while, I think. The commentators
I think that's what they said,
yeah. Shuri pins Windsor, but everyone comes in and piles on top.
Literally.
It's like, yeah, literally 10 people, it seemed like, break that up. So there's a bit more back and forth. as everyone has to brawl back out of the ring. Mina Shirakawa then tries to get the figure 4 on Thunder Rosa, but Athena is on the top turnbuckle and hits an O-face
I think that's what she's
on
calling it,
Mina.
Yeah. It was the Eclipse in the WWE.
Yes. So Athena pins Mina to win.
That top rope stunner is savage.
Yes.
Yeah. I much like the men's one. I thought that was great.
Yeah.
Everyone
really
got a
good.
showing. Everyone got a bit of time in the in the spotlight, just showing everyone's worth. And there was that point with the Julia and Tekla on opposing corners suplexed someone, but great find them their legs behind, so they kind of just upside down and they're both doing the same thing, staring at each other. That was really cool.
Yeah, there's another point where they both had someone tied up in the ropes in sort of a similar
it's a tarantula
move. It was slightly different. Tekla didn't have the legs.
Tekla's a bit shorter.
Yeah, but it's still a punishing move.
Yeah.
And does make me think that they must have some storyline with Tekla and Julia Hart at some point.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they'd be against each other or with each other.
They've tagged with each other in the multi-person tag matches, but that's about it at the moment.
Yeah, I think so. But I feel like Tekla's more of a lone wolf kind of character, so it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I enjoyed that. So obviously we both got that one incorrect because Athena won.
Yeah, but that's a great outcome.
Because of the odds, that goes into our third column, so it doesn't count as an actual loss.
Doesn't count. Okay. Next match, we have the Hurt Syndicate versus Jetspeed versus the Patriarchy for the AEW World Tag Team Championships. I think this is where we got FTR on commentary, as previously mentioned.
Alluded to, yes.
Hurt Syndicate, I can't remember the names of the people, but they have people wrapping them to the ring.
Couldn't tell you.
But what I found was cool was MVP did a verse, and he probably kept up more than the other guys.
It's kind of when the We Hurt People thing is quite high pitched.
Yeah.
So then when it's getting to that point, I do you think that guy's got a really high pitched voice, and he's the one that actually does it, and he does it, and it's like, oh my god, that is actually quite a high voice.
Not high enough, I don't think, but quite high. I wonder if I imagine they must be the people that do it on the actual track.
I'd have thought so, yeah. And I'm wondering if MVP actually does one on the track too.
Maybe.
So
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Of course, the Hurt Syndicate attacked before the bell.
What would the Hurt Syndicate if they didn't?
They hurt people after all. The Hurt Syndicate, yes, at some point they send Kevin Knight into the steel steps.
That looked brutal.
It did look
that looked gnarly.
Pretty hard. And then we've got Shelton Benjamin, German suplexing Speeble Mike Bailey over the ropes.
Yeah.
Onto I put the waiting competitors on the floor. It's a weird way to say it, but yeah, the Patriarchy, and I think Kevin Knight was there as well.
Maybe, yeah.
But yeah, the suplex all the way over the ropes.
That was wild.
Madness.
I'm seeing stuff on this one AEW show alone that I've not seen before in wrestling at all. And it's just like, why are people sleeping on AEW? I don't get it. Why are the marks hating on AEW? I don't get it. And just as a side note of that, we did get some person, let's be nice, calling us indie morons. I don't know how you would quantify what an independent company is.
I'd have thought it's not like attached to a TV network. That's how I would have kind of thought it.
AEW's been attached to a TV network for the last 5 years.
Maybe there's a different definition.
Does that mean TNA's not an indie company? Because they've had a TV deal for years as well. So is Ring of Honor.
So what counts as independent?
But yeah, it's just a WWE mark trying to rile people up, that's all.
Yeah, it's pointless.
And the funny thing is that, like, the WWE mark, that chap, they literally went out of their way to find an AEW video to comment on. Why? Why have you really got that sad an existence?
You know what it is.
Do you have to do that?
Because Raw is so long and full of filler and stuff. They got time on their hands in between.
Yeah, you know what it is. They were probably watching SmackDown. Yeah, SmackDown. It's probably only 3 matches.
Smackdown's a bit shorter now, at least.
Now it is. Yeah. I don't understand the mentality of the WWE fans who are like, oh, there's an AEW video. Let's go and comment and sort of poop all over it. You know. You
can have a preference between the two. You can't tell other people that they're wrong for having the opposite preference.
Exactly.
That's the basics of it.
So that comment got deleted because it's not productive.
Yeah. But anyway, I digress.
But I digress. I'm going to get a Taz soundbite every time we digress. I'm going to stick that in.
My notes go straight to the finish now, unless there's anything we want to highlight.
No,
And
that's
fine. Again, just like non-stop action in this one.
Yeah, it was chaos.
It's pretty cool. So we've got Bobby Lashley throws Christian Cage into FTR at ringside.
Mm.
I'm not quite sure exactly how it happened or if it was an accident.
Oh, no, it was not an accident. It was an accident.
FTR then get a bit of a hump on.
Hurt Syndicate are just trying to rile everyone up.
They are. Christian Cage attempts a kill switch on Lashley, but FTR get up on the apron and interrupt it. Bobby then hits a power slam and pins Christian Cage for a win.
It was a spear, wasn't it? Was it a spear? I think it was a spear.
Oh, is it?
I'm pretty sure Lashley hit the spear.
Okay.
After hitting the ropes.
My bad. So Hurt Syndicate retain.
Yeah. I thought that was chaos all around. It was really hard hitting and it was really fun to watch.
It was.
I think I want to watch that match again at some point. Mm-hmm. I mean, I wouldn't mind watching this entire show again, to be honest, because it was so good. Mm-hmm. In terms of predictions, we both predicted the Hurt Syndicate to retain. Mm-hmm. I think I was kind of on the fence with them and the Patriarchy, and I'm kind of glad I didn't go with the Patriarchy now, obviously.
Yeah. Well, what came
Especially
next?
because...
I don't think we could predict the next bit. So
I was predicting it, but I didn't think it would be this soon.
No. So it seems like FTR blamed Christian for being thrown into them. I don't know. I got a bit confused, but they get into the ring and they face up.
Christian was kind of like, that's the second time you've cost me now.
Yeah, that's right. So then they have a bit of a face off in the ring. Christian decides it's not worth it and sort of turns his team around.
Nick Wayne and Kip Sabian is kind of looking at they're going to go at FTR with a chair.
Yeah.
And Christian kind of stops and puts himself in between them and kind of ushers them away.
Yeah, so they sort of turn around to go, but then Nick Wayne attacks Christian.
It's a kill switch on him.
It's a kill switch.
The crowd are just like...
It's like, what?
What
just happened? You got Kip Sabian then, and...
Smirking, Mother Wayne
just laughing about
Smirking,
it. Okay. And they set Christian up for a concerto. Nick Wayne holding the chair, grinning ear to ear, ready to do it.
Hey, Leanne, you think you know him?
Yeah. Cope's music hits.
The crowd goes nuclear.
It does. And he has Spike with him.
Yeah, he's not alone.
And he runs into the ring.
When we say Spike, we don't mean Spike Dudley. He's not running to the ring carrying Spike Dudley.
It's a 2x4 with massive spikes on one side, if you haven't seen it. It looks painful. So he cleans house, gets everyone out of the ring.
I think he hits Nick Wayne, goes to swing a chair, and he slams Spike into the chair. And Nick Wayne's just like...
as expected. Christian Cage is cowering in the corner, thinking thinking Cope is going to attack him. But Cope basically drags him up by the arm.
Yeah.
He has a mic in his pocket. It falls out, but it's fine. We don't mind.
I think he's holding his arm and he bends down and picks up and he's still holding him.
And he says, go find yourself.
Yeah, in relation to what Christian said to Copeland back when he came with go F yourself. And he kind of went, go find yourself. Chucks the mic and walks out. I thought that's... And again, it's the whole... AEW doesn't do storytelling. What the hell was that? Besides a flying coaster. So I get riled up whenever someone tells me AEW does storytelling.
I know.
Watch this entire year of AEW. It's been phenomenal.
Yeah, there's so much storytelling. So Christian's left in the ring. He does pick up Spike. So I don't know if that's going to be
I think it'll probably be the case now. We won't see Christian for a little bit. Patriarchy and FTR, maybe they're going to form a new little faction or something.
Yeah.
With obviously Stoke and Mother Wayne being the leaders or the managers, whatever you want to call it. Then at some point, they're going to be beating down Copeland and out come Christian Cage as a face, and he'll clear them all out. And then we'll get to see the final reunion between Copeland and Christian Cage as a tag team.
I kind of want to see a really pretentious soul-searching vignette from Christian. He's traveling the world and making friends with animals and really cheesy stuff. I think that'd be fun.
Fun or bad?
Both.
Do we really want bad on AEW?
If it's so bad it's funny, maybe. It depends how they do it, but I think it'd be fun. Then we get a Forbidden Door ad. Forbidden Door, 24th of August. It's gonna be good. We will be there.
In the O2 in London. We'll be there. We got our tickets. That's really sick.
Yeah, and then we come to your favorite part.
Oh, okay.
There's a reason it's early. It's Leanne signs of the pay-per-view. Leanne signs of the pay-per-view.
Stop doing your motorbike noises. I'm trying to record a video, damn it.
There were some fun signs. I had to pick and choose between some. There were a couple that were related to this like Labubu trend, which I have not included because I don't personally get it myself, but it's fine. So in third place, Mox drinks Prime.
Oh, I missed that one.
It was on the hard cam side, so you could only see it when it was the sweeping camera shots and the person was holding it so that you could see it from that angle. Yeah, a little bit
that
of a dig.
was below the belt.
Deserved.
That was below the briefcase.
In second place was, there weren't any words, it was a hot dog Don Callis. It was very good. I enjoyed it. And in first place, Don Callis stole my comb.
Yeah.
He's a bad guy. I don't know. So very Don Callis themed this time. If you, by some miracle, are the person who had the Don Callis stole my comb sign or know who they are, let us know in the comments. Drop us a message. We get a prize out to you for winning Leanne signs of the pay-per-view. Leanne signs of the pay-per-view.
Wow.
And with that, are you ready? Because it's time for the first of the triple main event.
Yeah.
I really don't like the triple double main events.
I knew you were going to say, however, when WWE does it, there's one at the beginning of the show, one at the middle of the show, and one at the end of the show.
At least this is
it's
right
all
at the
end of the show.
And to be fair, when we were discussing what we thought the order of matches would be off camera, we were saying that like this one, and this one are all going to be right at the end because they're like main event level. So it's fine.
Yep.
And the first of our triple main event is Toni Storm versus Mercedes Mone for the AEW Women's World Championship. So I put the signs before that because I usually do them just before the main event.
Yeah, fair enough.
It made sense. Mercedes Mone has cheerleaders for her entrance, and they are wearing her many, many belts, which I think was a nice touch. She enters in a car and a fancy looking lowrider car.
Is a tribute to Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah, she's done that a couple of times, hasn't she? Which is cool. And she has this really long, fluffy train on her coat, which has the names of the women that she has defeated.
I think they said it was 24 names on it, I think.
It's quite impressive, really. That thing must have been, because we're sitting here feeling really hot because it's warm in the UK at the moment, and then thinking they're in Texas.
They're in the desert in Texas. Yeah.
How hot is that? And she's wearing this massive fur coat thing that she's having to drag along the floor because it's so massive. But yeah, it's fine. Toni Storm then has a Twilight Zone themed entrance.
Yes, that was
which is
really
pretty cool. There's like a black and white vignette of time ticking backwards and all this stuff, and the voiceover on it, and then she enters with a walking stick, and there's just a single spotlight, so she's like slowly going into it, and then there's a bit of a music sting, and she throws the stick, and then she throws the hat, and then reveals herself. I thought it was pretty cool. It was very effective.
I felt it was very Joker-esque.
Yes, sort of Joker-esque music,
lipstick.
sort of vaudeville kind of.
No, I've seen the lipstick.
Yeah,
look very Joker-esque.
The sort of downturn smile kind of thing.
It's kind of like the not so much Heath Ledger, but more the what's his name, Cesar, the guy who played in the 1960 series.
Oh, okay, I don't know his name.
Roman Cesar, I think. I have to look that up.
We'll look that up. That's fine. Okay, so this match, for all we say about Mercedes Mone, this wasn't a bad match.
So what I've got in my notes is Toni Storm could make a great match with a paper bag.
Yeah, that could very well be it. There's a definitely...
Cesar Julio Romero.
Nice.
That's close.
There's definitely some nail biting moments in this one. It could have gone either way at any point. But I did enjoy it. We had, obviously Luther gets involved a little bit, but it's not like
it's not a Toni Storm
involved,
match. Yeah.
You know, it's Toni Storm is on Luther's shoulders and has Mone on the apron and runs her across and then like tosses her on the ground. So there isn't.
It's not direct.
There's no like DQable offense.
It's not direct.
He's just support. He's like part of the character.
Mm-hmm.
But Mercedes Mone does get her own back when she attacks Toni Storm while she's still on his shoulders, so he goes down as well. And then she breaks his glasses, which is terrible.
Don't do that to a man, seriously.
The crowd hate it. He has to be led off because he can't see anymore. He does come back later. It's so dramatic. It's great. So that was fun. I haven't written down any other particular highlights, but it was well-paced match.
There was some slips from Mone when she was trying to get that backstabber for the statement maker all the time, but she kept missing or going off to the side, and it just looked a bit janky. The one thing I think that really irked me with this match the most is Toni Storm hitting 3 Storm Zeros in a row and Mercedes kicking out.
Yeah.
I would have been fine if it was a rope break. Like the finger on the rope.
Yes,
or the leg
that desperation
on the rope.
thing.
But the kick out, I don't agree with that. You've just taken 3 pile drivers in a row. Yeah. Short, sharp pile drivers, and you kicked out.
No one's kicking out.
Didn't like that.
Yeah. Okay, coming to the finish. Toni Storm hits Mercedes Mone with a Stormbreaker again.
No, Storm Zero.
Oh, Storm Zero, my bad. From the top rope
Avalanche
this time.
Storm Zero, yeah.
And of course, you can't kick her after that one. So she pins Mone to win and retain.
What? What?
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I predicted Mercedes Mone and you predicted Toni Storm.
Yeah, because so the collection does not grow.
No.
And what does that mean for Mone's trajectory?
Well, it's going to be interesting to handle it now, as I mentioned in the predictions video. You know, if you want to see the full skinny on that, obviously go see the prediction video. I won't cover it again here. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how they recover from this now.
Absolutely. It's back of the line, right?
Yeah.
Back of the line. Or go for a different title. But I don't think there's many left.
Yeah.
You're not finding any friends to do a tag team with. Okay. Do we do it again? It's time for the second main event. It's funny. This is Kazuchika Okada versus Kenny Omega for the AEW Unified Championship. And at this point, Jim Ross comes on to commentary.
Yeah, I was surprised by that.
Which was lovely. He's been gone for a while because he's had a cancer diagnosis.
I can't remember if it was pancreatic or bowel cancer, one of the two.
So it's great to see him looking quite well and able to join us and be on commentary. That was lovely. Kenny Omega's entrance then. There's a hooded choir and Jason Charles Miller who sing the entrance music that he tends to use now for pay-per-views, which is that choral Final Fantasy-esque.
Well, it was done by Masayoshi Soken,
who's
the guy
same
who
composer.
conducted Final Fantasy 14. Sorry, 14. The guy, Jason Charles Miller, actually does vocal work for the Final Fantasy 14 soundtrack as well. So I was like, wait, I know that guy.
There's also a flaming Omega symbol that Omega walked through, which is pretty cool, even if half of it didn't quite ignite as much as it was supposed to.
And he's got like this bone kind of shoulder pads and wrist guards and whatnot.
Like dragon scale kind of, I don't know.
A little more like bone to me.
Yeah, spurs.
Yeah,
or something.
bone spurs, yeah.
Looks cool.
It did.
And then we get into the match, which was brilliant. Edge of the seat, like the whole time.
Top notch, move for move.
Absolutely stunning. Counters all the way. They know each other so well at this point that, they're just going to reverse everything they can possibly reverse, right?
You want to see wrestling, watch this match.
Absolutely. Of course, Don Callis gets involved. He's on commentary as well as Jim Ross.
Should have been banned from ringside.
Yeah.
Kota Ibushi's at ringside as well. He tries to help neutralize.
Yeah. But the ref's back's turned at one point, so Don Callis just brutally attacks Omega.
Don Callis brutally attacking? I don't know if that's the right term.
It seemed quite brutal to me. I don't know. this is after we've seen the final main event. Brutal's a different word. So yeah, at another point, Rocky Romero tries to cause a distraction.
We think Trent was on the other side, but the camera didn't switch around hard quick enough.
But Kota Ibushi comes out and takes him out.
Kota was already there.
Oh, okay.
Kota's there from the
That's
start.
right, but he stops the distraction from happening.
Yes.
Don Callis does get involved again. So the ref's counting 3.
He just hit the one-winged
pulls
angel
his
on Okada.
leg. Yeah, out he goes.
I'm convinced that if that ref hadn't been pulled out at that moment,
that would have been
the end of the match.
Absolutely. So then Aubrey comes out. Considering sometimes the backup ref takes forever, Aubrey was out pretty quick.
Kenny's an EVP, right? So.
Very true. Yeah, it was mental, just non-stop back and forth.
She was sprinting.
Yeah, she was going so quick. You got anything else you want to go on?
I've gotten it. Epic.
Good,
It was
epic,
amazing.
Yeah. It was. It really was. This is a contender for the match of the year, maybe. It's up there.
Yeah, I think so.
I haven't even got much in terms of the moves that happened because of how fast everything was going, and there was an awful lot. I couldn't write every highlight because we'd be here all day.
Just doing play-by-play at that point.
Exactly, and that's not what we're here for. So I've written after a crazy back and forth, because that's the only way I could describe it.
Well, there was a point where he hit a Rainmaker on Omega.
Yes, he did.
And Okada and Omega kicked
This was it. Well, Okada hits a Rainmaker just before he gets to do the pin. That's the finishing move. It's a Rainmaker.
Yeah.
He pins Omega.
Yeah.
And wins.
Yeah, but I said he hit one. Omega kicks out. There's another flurry of moves. He hits the second Rainmaker.
I get you.
And that's when Kenny obviously gets pinned.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Don Callis is going to be purely insufferable. Right
he will be, yes. I feel like Kazuchika Okada shouldn't stick with Don Callis because he doesn't need him.
No.
Doesn't need him. So hopefully it'll be Don Callis was a means to an end. I'm in charge now. Maybe he'll take over the family. That could be cool.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know. In terms of predictions, we both predicted Kenny Omega to win.
Sad times.
I'm really upset about this match.
Yeah.
Like the outcome of this match, rather. Yeah.
It is. Because we did talk on the predictions video about how Kenny might not have long left to continue wrestling. So it is a bit of a blow.
Yeah.
But there you go. Hopefully it doesn't mean anything in terms of that.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Guess what? It's time for the third of our 3 main events. We'll count this the actual main event because it's the last one. It's fine. This is Hangman Adam Page versus Jon Moxley for the AEW World Championship, and this is a Texas death match. What can I say?
Brutal.
What can I say? Brutal. Absolutely savage.
Hard to watch at times.
It was. In terms of entrances, for Hangman's entrance, there was a guy with a guitar and a lady who could whistle real good, doing like Western style music, and then Hangman comes out to his old
original
music.
AEW music. Yeah,
it's cool. Death Riders are in a pickup truck.
It's about right for rednecks, isn't it?
It's about right. Hangman draws first blood.
Oh God, did he draw first blood?
They both have forks. Moxley drew the fork first. So I think he provoked, and then Hangman manages to get in and just stab, and you could literally see.
Well, it's kind of like, where the hell are these folks coming from?
They're just in their wrestling trunks.
Maybe.
Or in their boots, maybe. But yeah, that was a lot.
And it wasn't bleeding either. You could see.
No, you could see as it was happening.
Stab, blood, stab, more blood there, stab, more blood. Oh God, it's actually real. He's actually stabbing him with a damn fork.
Yeah. Mental. And it just continues, not just with forks, there's so much else. It's another one where if I wrote like every action would have in a normal match would have been a highlight to write down, so it would have ended up being a play-by-play. So I've not written everything down. Hangman did send Marina Shafir through a table in a very deliberate way, and she was out for a long time.
Yeah.
But that's like the peak of Hangman will do anything to get this title. That's sort of because it's a man hitting a woman, although she provoked and deserved it.
I don't think he hit her. He kind of just
he like
had her
slammed
on
her through a table.
Yeah. So I mean, are you hitting her if you just got her held down? You're jumping through something.
But it's like it's the thing in wrestling that's been taboo for a long time.
Yeah. It never used to be.
No, it's sort of changed at one point, but then it's got to be Marina Shafir is the aggressor in the situation, so it's self-defense. Anyway, we won't get into it, or it'll get terrible.
Yeah, please don't.
Please
don't have it.
So the match goes on. It's crazy. There's barbed wire, all sorts of stuff. Of course, there's barbed wire, glass, and whatever.
Yeah, at one point Moxie says, "Get me the glass bucket."
Yes, there's
oh Jesus,
bucket of glass, like whole bottleneck still intact. They have to stamp to break down. Like wow, and there's just in their backs. So at one point we've got Hangman down. Moxley's got the advantage. I think all of the Death Riders are involved as expected, and then a video appears on the screen.
Oh yeah,
of a snowy landscape. It's a video from the top of Everest, we think. And you've got.
He says something along the lines of, "I've climbed all the way to Everest, and I'm going to come down from the sky and
I'm going to come down and you."
Something like that.
Bearded Darby Allin in all his climbing gear. But then there's someone in a mask in the ring.
It's like a blue mask. Jumps in the corner and he starts doing this.
Yeah, it's like, well,
and the crowd goes mental. I'm like, it's Bryan Danielson. Hold it.
He attacks the Death Riders, sorts them out for a bit, and as that's
I think he went straight for Yuta, I think, as well.
I think so. Then we go to a view of in the rafters, this tiny little figure descending slowly, and Darby Allin comes down from the ceiling. The
crowd's not even clocked in at this point. Till he gets down past the screens, and then you hear everyone going, "Ah!"
Darby Allin shaved the beard.
Yeah.
Does not have all the climbing gear and winter clothing on anymore.
Came straight back from Everest.
Yeah, straight back. And so it sort of evens things out a little bit, I suppose.
They're on for Death Riders, so because obviously the Opps can't.
Yeah, the Opps do not appear. So then, at some point, we get Moxley calling to Shafir, who's just about conscious again, telling her to get the briefcase.
Yeah.
I think so we can show...
It's like he wants the belt, I'll give him the belt, something like that. Give me the key, get the briefcase. So
she takes the key necklace off, hands it over, and goes to...
She kind of looked reluctant to do it.
She did. I think because she's worn it for so long, and it's been like... Her instructions were probably, do not take that off for any reason. So it's a real thing. And I think Moxley got a key as well. I'm sure he's had one around his neck for a bit.
Don't know. No, I don't think so.
I might have misseen it. So Shafir goes around to the timekeeper's area, and it looks like the briefcase is like under the table or something. So she goes down to get it, grabs it, goes to walk off, but she's stuck.
She's handcuffed.
She is handcuffed with quite a fairly long chain for handcuffs to the timekeeper's area, and there is Prince Nana grinning from ear to ear.
Is this before or after the Bucks turn up? I feel it's after.
It might be after. I might not have written the Bucks turning up. Sorry.
Because they turn up and EVP trigger Hangman.
Yeah.
It's all kind of interjected into the same match anyway.
It's so much to keep up with, honestly. So Swerve appears then, obviously after Prince Nana, and he's got the chain that
he attacks the Bucks.
That's right. Hits a few people down the ramp and then gives Hangman the chain. So this leads us to the
Hangman's kind of laying in the ring, just kind of looking like, oh crap, what's going to happen now?
Yeah.
What's he going to do? He just kind of chucks the chain in, and Hangman's like...
He knows what he's going to do. So Hangman tries to do what his name suggests.
Hang-a-man.
Gets the chain around Moxley's neck and sort of throws him over the ropes, but it doesn't quite work. This is the first
Moxley
time.
drags him with him.
Moxley drags him with him, gets back in the ring, but now you've got Moxley on the inside,
friggin' nail board.
Hangman on the outside, and behind Moxley, a board with very, very long nails in it. A bed of nails, so to speak. And
yeah, which you said it before, Shafir got handcuffed.
Hangman hits the buckshot lariat, so Mox goes flat-backed, which is probably for the best, onto the bed of nails.
Well, I mean, with the Death Rider with Hangman's face straight into it earlier. Didn't help.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, top tip if you ever have to slam into a bed of nails, the bigger the surface area at the same time, the less pain and blood there will be. So, top tip for the future. So after getting slammed onto a bed of nails, Hangman manages to get the chain around Moxley's neck, throws him over the ropes again, and after a short while of a lot of panic,
he's flailing like crazy.
Moxley taps. Hangman wins. And there's so much more to this match. There is no way we could cover it. I clearly haven't done it justice because I've haven't mentioned the Young Bucks and all this stuff.
Yeah, how long did it run for actually? That's a good
point. Absolutely, if you are not squeamish, because there was a plastic bag involved at some point as well, but it never actually got used. Because that was something that.
Careful, all the WWE marks will come for us again.
They didn't use it, all right? It's fine.
35 minutes. It was the longest match by a minute. And the second longest match was the men's Casino Gauntlet. So
if you're not squeamish, go for this match. If you are squeamish, go for the Kenny Omega. Those are the ones to watch.
Just watch both.
You know.
If you can. Just watch the entire card. It's great.
So after all this time of us trying to figure out whether the belt is in that briefcase or not, this is the moment to find out.
It's quite good to get an actual close up of the briefcase. You see how wrecked it actually is.
Smashed up. There's bits missing from the corners.
It's taped up.
Because in my mind, that briefcase is not big enough to hold the belt properly. But Hangman gets the key. It's quite tricky to open, apparently. The commentators even mention it because it takes a while.
I mean, he's just gone through 35 minutes of hell.
Yeah.
So.
But he does get it open and pulls out the championship belt. And the championship belt still has Bryan Danielson's side plates on it. So Moxley, I guess it's kind of fits that he didn't sort of see the championship as important, I suppose, enough to warrant changing the plates.
Oh, it's more
the priorities are different.
Yeah.
But they will now be changed for Hangman.
Good old Hangman Adam Page.
Yay!
Yeah, in terms of predictions, we both predicted the Hanger to get it.
Mm-hmm. It's the end of the Death Riders.
We've got a new champ.
I
don't know if it's the end of them.
It's
going to be a different era for them.
Yes.
Where they go from here, I do not know, and I'm very interested to see where they do go from here.
Because they've lost. The Bucks have lost at this point.
Oh god, yeah, everyone's lost. Well, they've lost their trios titles, being the Death Riders. The Bucks lost their EVP statuses. Moxley's lost his title.
So they're all losers together, but they might come back even stronger, and that's kind of scary.
Yeah.
There you go. That is All in Texas.
Yeah.
What a show.
6 hours. 6 hours. It didn't feel like 6 hours.
It didn't, honestly.
That was wild.
I did get tired through it because it's time and it's really hot. Have I mentioned that it's hot in the UK right now?
30 degrees. It's ridiculous. It's horrid. It's horrible.
Tea hasn't saved me.
Tea is a hot drink. Of course it's not going to save you.
I need the caffeine. But yeah, it is long. So
strap in.
If that puts you off, just pretend it's a 2-night WrestleMania.
Or just, bite-size it.
Yeah,
bite-size it, yeah.
Like, you'll get more wrestling action than a 2-night WrestleMania.
I mean, it's 6 hours for the main show. It's 8 if you include the pre-show. 7 if you include only the matches from the pre-show.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's still shorter than the 2-night WrestleManias.
It was so good. The production value is great. The crowd were really into it. Yeah. And that makes such a difference when especially when it's a long show. They didn't, I don't think they dipped in any match.
No.
So yeah, it's great.
Okay, leaning into that then, sort of talking about how the matches were and whatnot. What was your least favourite match?
It's got to be. It is on the pre-show. It is the Don Callis family versus Conglomeration and Big Boom AJ.
Yeah,
hands down.
I agree with that.
If anything was a filler match, that was a filler match.
And it's very refreshing to not go the Mercedes Mone match.
Yes, it is. Thanks, Toni.
Because I swear to God, she could wrestle a paper bag and make it look interesting.
Absolutely.
But yeah, the Don Callis Conglomeration match. I feel that Don Callis family should have won that. Just to stick it to Big Boom AJ a little bit, especially if that little kid got involved.
Yeah.
That child belongs nowhere near the ring. You need to be 18 or over to get inside a wrestling ring. He doesn't belong in it. Here's a tough one. What was your favourite match?
This is so hard. It's really difficult. It's like the World Tag Team Championships match was great. Obviously the Omega and Okada match was amazing. The Texas Death match was so good. and other ones as well. Is there's not much between them. I think I'll probably go with Texas Death.
Yeah.
I think some of the surprises in there, the returns, the joy of that outcome, and like some of the gimmicks, just sort of, I don't know. It made a great main event and an excellent match.
Yeah. I want to say Okada and Omega just because of what happened in the ring, but I think the Don Callis interruption really sours it a little bit.
Fair enough.
So on the back of that, I'm actually going to go for the Young Bucks and Swerve and Ospreay.
Yeah.
Because that was an absolute clinic.
That was way up there.
That was a tag team wrestling clinic. And anyone who says WWE tag team wrestling is so good, no, it's not. Go watch this match. Hell, go watch the Triple Threat.
And not to say there aren't good tag teams in WWE at all.
They just don't get used right.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Let's be honest.
Nothing against the wrestlers.
No. I think it's going to have to be that. I mean, as much as I didn't want the Bucks to lose it, obviously because of the predictions that we gave, it's still, I wasn't necessarily upset by the ending. I feel that Kenny Omega losing that was a bit of a downer for me on that, especially because it was because of Don Callis. If Okada had won clean, I wouldn't have had an issue with it.
No.
I'm just really getting, not fed up, but it's obviously part of the storyline. I'm just getting really irked, but Don Callis is constantly getting himself interjected in the matches, and that really needs to stop, and someone needs to put him in his place.
Yeah, definitely.
And I was really hoping that would be Kenny Omega.
Not this time.
Cool. All right, what's next, Leanne?
What is next? Is it Forbidden Door next?
Forbidden Door's next.
Yay!
Those of you who do watch our wrestling stuff have probably noticed we've not covered the last few PLEs from WWE. There's a reason for that. You can probably guess what it is. And there's absolutely no way I'm going to put all that effort into a 2-night SummerSlam that's going to feature more guys who aren't wrestlers on a main event show of SummerSlam.
Yeah, it's got to a point where we still watch WWE, and there are definitely some good points, but the effort that it takes to put these videos together, I know they're not flawless or anything, but the editing time and taking notes during the show, and having to time it around our lives as well.
We both work full-time jobs.
It's become more of a chore than the fun that we have when we do it for AEW. So that's sort of the reason. So sorry.
So I mean,
if that's disappointing.
Big if. You look at sort of Evolution, which is happening tonight. Well, it probably won't be long enough before it airs, actually. They've barely sold half of the arena, from what I gather. They've started tarping off the top places and moving seats on the floor because they cannot sell tickets for this.
They upgraded people.
Is the whole. So this is the WWE mentality of AEW's running a show in Texas. This is the biggest show there. What we're going to do? We're going to run 3 shows: NXT, Saturday Night's main event, and an all women's pay per view. Sorry, premium live event, just to count the program All In. All In sold over 25,000 tickets.
Mental.
The 3rd biggest wrestling gate in America for the year, behind Royal Rumble and WrestleMania.
Crazy.
Hands down, they are not an independent company.
No.
They're nothing to sniff at. If WWE doesn't see them as competition, that's on them.
Yeah.
But
I guess the other reason for not covering WWE stuff is there's too much of it.
And that was going to be my next point. Is the other thing is that we've had 3 weeks since Night of Champions, and we've got another PLE tonight. And then we've got another 3 weeks, and it's a 2-night SummerSlam.
Yeah, it's too much.
You're building literally a 2-night PLE in 3 weeks. That is horrendous. You cannot do that. WrestleMania took 7 weeks to build.
Yeah.
And you're going to do a 2-night SummerSlam with 3 weeks build. With Jelly Roll in the ring. I'm sorry, what?
We won't prejudge. I'm sure he's been training hard and it's doing good.
But I would rather see the guys who are there 365 days a year put on a show on a premium live event.
Absolutely.
If you're going to do Jelly Roll stuff, put it on SmackDown. Yeah. Put it on Raw.
It's the guys who've paid their dues. They've been
job done. Yeah. Why? Karrion Kross. I bet he won't be at SummerSlam.
We'll see. But yeah, so at least this way we can sort of relax as we're watching, and we can be angry to ourselves instead of boring you guys with it.
Yeah. Take us away, man.
Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you sticking with us, even with our sort of change in programming. It means a lot that you're still here. Please like this video to let us know that you are enjoying the stuff. And subscribe if you haven't already to be notified when we drop new videos. You can follow us on socials. Our link tree is in the description below. That'll take you to Facebook, Instagram, and X. Talk to us there. Talk to us in the comments. Let us know your thoughts on this pay-per-view. Are you planning to be at Forbidden Door? Let us know.
It's going to be great.
It's going to be good.
It's going to be so good. And the G1 starts next week, and I'm excited for that.
There's good stuff going on.
Konosuke's in it. Gabe Kidd's in it.
Mm-hmm.
Hiroki Goto's not because he's injured, but...
Yeah, can't have it all. But that's it. So until next time, enjoy wrestling. Whichever one you want. I don't mind.
Until next time, don't go stabbing people with forks.
Yeah, don't stab people with forks. Bye!
Bullet Club.